Hello, welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. I just saw a video of this bail bondswoman shooting her client, a dude that had been released on bond. First time I saw it with no sound, and I'm like, what? It looked bad, and I thought there was no sound. I watched it again with sound, and hearing everything that went on. I mean, it's not just upsetting, it's absolutely infuriating, because what's worse is that the reason why this video is so widespread, being widely distributed, because this video was played for the jury in her first degree murder trial, and she was acquitted of first degree murder. So actually, my question now at this point is, was she acquitted of all crimes? I want to double check that. Okay, so I just looked it up, and yeah, it turns out that that's the only charge she was charged with, and she was acquitted of it. Do I believe she should have been charged with manslaughter? Why? I mean, it's all on video. It's all on camera. And it's astounding because the guy comes in, sits, she's there with her son. The guy sits down in the seat. They chat for a little bit, and then she gets up, closes the door, tells him to stand up. You know, he stands up, stands with his back against the wall, and then she tells him to turn around to cuff up. And he's like, wait, no, why? What's going on? He says, don't touch me. He scoots out the way, tries to go to the door. She blocks the door. And then he goes to the window. From what I've read, there was a terrace out there. Regardless, he goes to the window. He's physically outside of the office. She then goes to her drawer, grabs her gun, points out of the view of the camera, and shoots him. Her son immediately is like crying, hysterical, like, "Mom, you just shot him." Which in itself should tell you something. That this kid that's right there at the time realizes that what she did was just absolutely wrong. But 12 jurors, or however many jurors, couldn't figure this out. Like, at some point, we can't just look at the cops. We can't just look at law enforcement, the government, because people are letting this happen. Juries are the ones that are acquitting these extrajudicial murders and acting like there's nothing wrong with it. At some point in time, people have got to be held responsible for their utter and abject stupidity. This is unconscionable. There's no excuse. There's no, like, what in your mind lets you watch that video, especially after she says her first account is there was a fight broke out. And you can clearly see the video. There's no fight. At no point in time does he attempt or even touch her. Not once. But a jury sat there, watched this video, and acquitted that woman of murder, which was clear, present, and incontrovertible. We're living in a society I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I truly am at a loss for words right now. It hurt seeing that video. It hurt. It hurt seeing her murder that man. Knowing, especially knowing that she was acquitted by a jury of people who watched that video and who said to themselves, oh, okay, yeah, she didn't murder him. That was okay. That's cool. I mean, there's this mindset, and she's not she's a bail bondsman, so she's not officially. She's running a business. A business, yeah. I mean, her justification appears to have been that if he had gotten to the gun, he could have shot her and her son. But number one, he wasn't even going for the gun. Two, we have no reason to know that he even knew where the gun was. Three, you shot him in the back? He's trying to run, at which time you call the police, and that's what you do. But she was worried about her money. She was worried about her money. She showed an abject disregard for this man's life, and the jury went along with it. At some point in time, the idiots that prop up this system cannot continue to be getting free pass, because, in other words, the statement, evil, all it takes for evil to flourish is for good men to do nothing. I think there's a caveat. How good can you be if you just allow evil to happen? How good can you be if you watch this and you say, oh, that's cool. That's not murder. Oh, she didn't do anything wrong. Oh, you'll say, oh, no, they didn't say she didn't do anything wrong. They just say she didn't fit the criteria for murder. When the videotape is right there, shows the entire incident, how can there be anything other than a guilt? I mean, it just makes no sense. I'm absolutely, I'm this truly angers me. It turns out his family is filing a civil suit. I hope they completely I hope they take everything this woman owns. Seriously. Take everything. Everything. I mean, I hope she never gets out of debt because because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Just looking at her son's reaction, who's right there with her. He knows. This kid knows that was completely, unequivocally wrong what she did. But 12 jurors who are sitting there watching this video couldn't figure this out, who heard evidence presented to them where she originally says, oh, there was a fight. He attacked me and my son. That she clearly lied. And they still went ahead and acquitted this woman of murder. That makes no sense. But yeah, unfortunately, even the civil case won't bring that man back to life. But something's at some point we have to address the people that are propping the system up. Because there appears to be just a plethora of stupid people out there that will co-sign anything government does, will defend it, and she's not even government, and even quasi-governmental, actions and entities there. If they have the slightest hint of law enforcement, even these your people that will just justify it. And I know, I kind of understand why this exists. I mean, just turn on the TV. There's 1,000,001 cop shows on TV, and they're all showing you that, the prosecutor's always right. If somebody's accused of a crime, they've got to be guilty. If somebody's guilty of a crime, they're a scumbag. They're not worthy of life. I mean, there's been a steady drumbeat of programming. But when you've got 12 people that just watch this video and acquit this woman, I mean, I don't understand how you can even watch the video without becoming angry. I don't know how you can do that. But yet 12 people watched this video and acquitted this woman. Well, that's it for this video. I hope his family is able to successfully file and succeed in their civil suit, because that was just horrible. See you next episode.